Hello guys, welcome back. So in this video we will discuss about function as a decorator. So as you know, what is decorator? So decorator is just a function which takes a function as argument and returns function itself. So in next video we will discuss about class and methods as decorator. So first we will discuss how we can create the decorators as function. So let's see, I will create a function and let's say def my decorator. And here we'll pass the function. So let's say my function name is printer, so it can be anything. So for my understanding, just I use printer here. So let's say there is a function my printer. So let's say this is my printer and I will write something here. So print, this is my printer, and it will return the execution of printer. So let's say whatever we pass here, so it will execute that function and then I'm return my printer. I'm not executing, but it is ready to start execute. So let's say I will create another function def show, and this function is having something, let's say print, this is my show function. And now I can use decorator. So first of all I will call show method directly and see the output. So it's very simple, just I'm creating a show method here and I'm printing it like I'm calling. So let's call my decorator. So let's say my where, I will store whatever it is returning, so my decorator, and I will pass one function. So let's say my function is show. So you can see in place of printer I'm passing show here. So show is a parameter and my argument is printer, and it will replace it and show will be execute here, but it will return my printer. So if I will run this program, so you can see the output, it's nothing. So what I need to do is, as I told you in last video, so we are creating here one variable which stores whatever it returns. So actually it returns the function. So if I will print my where, again just you can see to avoid the confusion, so you can see the output function my printer at this location. So how I can use this function or how I can call it? So I need to use in this way. So if I will call it, so you can see the output now. So this is my printer. First my printer got execute and then this is my show function. So how it works? It's very simple. So let's say my decorator and I'm passing here one function and it will returns my printer. So you can see here. So my decorator and I'm passing show method. I'm passing show function to the printer, and after that my printer it is returning. So whenever I'm calling my where here, so my printer will execute. Inside my printer you can see this statement print, this is my printer, so it got printed, and after that it returns the printer method. So whatever you are passing here, let's say so it will execute show method. So in this way it will work. Now if we are talking about decorators, so this is not decorator exactly. I will comment these lines and just see, I will call again show function directly and you can see the output now. This is my show function. So let's say I want to execute in the same way whatever I did with 3 lines. So I need to use decorator. So this is the property you are using decorator at and your name of decorator. So this is my decorator and I'm decorating my function show. I'm passing inside my decorator this function. So now if I will run this program, so you can see the output, this is my printer. So first this function got execute, after that this function got execute. So in this way you can create the decorators, and this is on function. So you are using as function as decorator. So let's say what happen if I'm using some function which is having params. So for example, let's say there is a function show with params. So there are some parameters. So let's say my first parameter is my number and the second parameter is, let's say, my string, and just I'm printing whatever you're passing here. So just I will print you pass values. I will use placeholder here and another placeholder, and I can use format, and here I will pass my number, and inside cogs I will use my string. So let's call this function show with params, and I will pass some parameters, let's say 100, and my string is hello India. So if I will run this program, so you can see the output, you pass values 100 and hello India. So what happened if I will use here decorator on this function? So to use decorator, you have to use at and my decorator. And now if I run this program, so you can see type error. So my printer takes no argument, but 2 is given. So I'm passing 2 arguments, but exactly you can see the definition of my printer is there is no argument. That's what this is an error. So how we can accept any number of parameters inside my printer or decorator? It's very simple. So as we discussed in first series regarding star variables, so we can create the star, args and quarks. So if you are having any doubt regarding args and quarks, so you can watch my basic videos, and here I will use quarks, and in same way I will pass these arguments here. It means I am accepting all kind of data. So we can say any number of parameters you can pass, then it will work. So let's run the program. So you can see this is my printer. Again, this got execute, and you pass the values 100 and hello India. So it is working in same manner whatever decorator is working. So now you can pass any number of arguments with the function. So in next video we will discuss about the class as decorator. Thanks for watching.